Hey guys, this is Anthony, and welcome to Antronics Gaming. Today, we are going to start to play Trials of Mana. This game is an action RPG from Square Enix that is done in an anime art style. If you're familiar with the Mana series, this is a remake of the third entry, which was released for the Super Nintendo, but only for Japan. The United States didn't get a version until last year's Collection of Mana, which was released on the Nintendo Switch. However, that version was just a 2D port of the Super Nintendo version and not a full 3D remake like this one. This one's similar to the remake they did a few years back for Secret of Mana. Now the version you see here is for PlayStation 4, but you can also find this game on the Nintendo Switch and on Steam. So I played the original back in the day using an emulator and a fan-translated ROM, and I really enjoyed it. I'm a big fan of the Mana series. I love the gameplay, the action RPG style. I love the art style. I love the mechanics you have with your companions. But also, this one in particular, Second Densetsu 3, which is what it was called, Trials of Mana now, it had a very unique system in the fact that, you see there's six characters here on the main screen, and you can pick, on your story, you can pick between 3 of them to start. So it adds a ton of replay value, because you can go back, each one has their own individual story, and you can kind of experience what drives them in this game. And also it has a class system, which we'll talk about more during the gameplay, but each character has up to 4 classes that they can evolve into. So again, it just adds to a ton of replay value. So with that, let's get started. We'll have to stick to normal. Alright, so here's our character selection screen, and from here we can pick, of the 6 characters, who we want to have as our main character. And this is who you first start out as. until you meet up with the other characters that you select. So there's Duran, who is more of a typical knight type character, very much hack and slash. Angela is the prototypical mage of the group. She has very strong magic spells. However, they don't really get powerful till towards the end of the game, and if I remember right, in the beginning, you can even do magic for the first little bit if she's your main character, so she is really difficult to play as at first. Kevin is he's considered a grappler, but it's like your berserker type class. Very high attack, lower defense, lower speed, stuff like that, but he can get very, very powerful. And he actually has a transformation which goes into his backstory at nighttime, and that makes him even more powerful than standard. Alright, Charlotte is your prototypical white mage, your healer. She's a short little sprite character, and she, like I said, she's a typical white mage healer type class. I played as her my first playthrough back in the day. I went with to try to be similar to the Secret of Mana game. I went with Duran, the healer, Charlotte, and then the mage, Angela, to kind of have that same party structure from Secret of Mana. But I actually didn't care for this character. Now, don't get me wrong. This could be, this could be your type of character. But I didn't like her personality or her story or any of that. So take that as you will. I probably won't be selecting her this time. Hawkeye is a thief ranger type style character. He, as you can see, he has high luck, which helps for item drops. So if that's your thing, which it's one of mine, I like to try to collect as many items. He's a strong character to have, and he's not that bad physically. He's not as strong as Duran or as Kevin, but he's not bad. He can hold his own. And Reese, I think that's how you pronounce it. It'll be interesting to see, the pronunciations finally in this version. But she's kind of a Valkyrie type style, I guess, or I guess Amazon, probably better because they say that right up there. So she's a spear user. She has, rounded out stats. So she can do, she's decent at attack, decent at range attack, can do some magic and summons, as you can see there for her bio. So she's a jack of all trades. And so what I'm going to do for my playthrough here is I'm going to go with Duran for the main character. He's a fan favorite, so I think people will like that, seeing that for the first character.
I'm a soldier from Volsena. The name's Duran.
And then for my secondary character, I'm going to pick Hawkeye, because like I said, I like him.
The name's Hawkeye, renowned thief from Navarre.
And I think for the last character, I am going to go with Reese here. I thought about maybe doing Angela or Kevin, but the great thing about this game is you really could pick whoever you want. So, I'm more of a melee type style, although in Secret of Mana, I did, use the sprite magic spells quite a bit because you can really get overpowered there and chain them back to back. But overall, I'm more of a melee style player. Plus, the way the class structures are, you can kind of have players do multiple roles. Like, Duran can learn a heal-all ability and kind of be a poor man's healer on his own right. And I think, and then Hawkeye can do like debuffs, and Reese can do buffs to your party. So this really is kind of balanced and easy to switch between the characters and play during the battle.
I am Reese. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
But as I said, it's completely up to you on how you guys want to play. This is just what I'm going with. But that's the great thing about this game. You can pick any party you want, and you should be able to get through the game. And then you can pick your different characters the next playthrough. And that's a big reason why I love this game. So this has been a long time since I played the game. I did not buy the Collections of Mana. I thought about it, but then when I found out that this was going to be remade, I decided against it. So we'll see how much I remember. I honestly don't remember too much after because it's been probably like 10 years since I played it. But we'll see.
Duran, hey, you're up. Pull yourself together.
Commence the final match for the Sword Mastery Tournament Youth Division. Combatants, forward!
I'll break you like a dry noodle.
Give it a try. I dare you.
Begin!
About time I took you down a peg, Bruiser.
Alright, circle is a weak attack. Square is to evade. Triangle is your power attack. There's your charge.
Done. I can do this. You're gonna feel this one.
There's your special ability. Pretty fluid controls. I like it.
I forfeit! I forfeit!
Hold your weapons! We have our new champion, Duran! You've come far in your training, lad.
Duran, soldier from Volsena, kingdom of the plains. His father Loki, the Golden Knight and friend to the hero king Richard, went missing when the young soldier was but a child. His mother succumbed to sickness and grief, leaving him and his younger sister Wendy to their Aunt Stella. Like his father before him, the boy could not deny the pull of the blade. From a young age, he outshone all other swordsmen, and eventually came to be in service to the king himself.
Man, I'm beat.
Hang in there. The next shift is on its way. I'll do one more round in the meantime.
Papa, where are you going?
Off to slay some dragons. The fearsome beast known as the Dragon Lord is the strongest of its kind. But don't worry. His Highness and I won't lose. Now, take care of your mother and sister while I'm gone. Understood, son?
I will. Bye-bye.
Madam, your husband, Loki, he took a blow meant for me, causing both him and the Dragon Lord to fall into the depths of an abyss. My men and I searched the area for a week, but to no avail. We could not find Loki.
I see. He fulfilled his duties as the Golden Knight until the very end. I'm sure that's what he would have wanted.
Simone, my lady!
Oh, Stella.
How could you let your illness go untreated for so long, Simone?
If Loki knew I was ill, he would have neglected his duties for my sake. I just couldn't hold him back like that.
You're both such fools.
Stella. My children.
Do not fret, Simone. I will take care of them as if they were my own.
You have my thanks.
Simone?
Shouldn't be sleeping on the job. Come on, don't give in! What happened here? Huh? What's that?
Alright, so that's the intro for Duran there. Lost his mother and father at a young age and ended up living with his aunt. Oh, gotta go that way. So I'm gonna look around here just a little bit. It's I'm liking the. I mean, I like the art style. Obviously, I like anime style games, and I think, you know, so far from what I've seen of trailers and stuff, I think they've done a good service to how the original looked, and recreated it pretty good in the 3D world. All right, so this is how you save your game. Whoops, wrong button.
Who are you?
You are sharper than you look.
What's so funny?
The fact that you are considered the best fighter in this miserable castle. I think it's time I show you how powerless you really are.
No more talking!
Yeah, I can't touch him.
What senile old fool would entrust the security of the castle to a child? Oh, my apologies. You work for the king, do you not?
What? Don't you dare insult His Majesty!
Now the finishing blow!
Someone infiltrated the castle! Find them!
Huh. Seems you'll live another day. No matter. If all the king can boast is soldiers of your caliber, we can take this kingdom anytime we choose.
Stop! Last night, an unknown wizard managed to penetrate our defenses. The soldiers on duty were no match for him. Duran was the only survivor.
Witnesses say the man was wearing a red cloak. It has to be that Altanish cur, the Crimson Wizard.
You mean Altana sent a spy? No honor among the lot of them. We should mount a full-scale attack on their forces before they sneak in again. Who's with me?
Right! Hold! There is no definitive proof that Altana sent the intruder, nor would they have reason to attack our kingdom in the first place. We cannot act rashly. Whoever attacked last night got past our defenses and some of our best soldiers. If we act hastily, we could fall into our enemy's trap. First, we must strengthen the castle's defenses and increase the guard. Then we shall send our own spies into Altanish territory.
Yes, sir.
But why would the true queen of Altena attack Valsena of all places?
Curse it all.
Hey! Your wounds haven't healed yet. You should be in bed, silly.
Red, whatever, just... Just let him...
Are you listening to me? Stop whining and listen! I hate you!
Wendy! Wait.
Wow. What good brother and sisterly love that was. Alright, let's see if there's anything worthwhile in the bar. Nope.
Whining, huh? A walk around town might clear my head some.
Nope, can't break the barrels. That's a Dragon Quest thing. I always want to break pots and barrels because of that. I really like the music too, so far at least. But I like the, oh, this pot looks breakable. So that's who I'm supposed to talk to. Should they have a few different waypoints? Let's just keep searching the town. One thing I always like about RPGs is you just barge in anybody's house, look for stuff that they might have, treasures, pots if they have them, break them. Very interesting. Can you imagine that was like, if that would be nowadays? So yeah, how many of you out there have played the Mana series? Whether it was the first one for the original Game Boy, Final Fantasy Adventure is what it was called in the US. And that one eventually got released for the Game Boy Advance called Sword of Mana, and then it got released again for the PlayStation Vita and PlayStation 4, maybe it was 3, I can't remember. And I forgot, it was no longer called Sword of Mana, I don't think. I thought it was called something different, but I can't remember the name of it. So that was the first one. And then the second one was Secret of Mana, which is my personal favorite because I played it all the time as a kid. I still have it on the cartridge. Oh, I was in this one already. Still have it in the original cartridge for the Super Nintendo. Used to play with friends, come over and play it. And so many hours grinding the Mana Fortress to get the additional orbs for your weapons to unlock them to level 9. Oh yeah, brings back memories. And then, like I said, I played this one on the emulator. This is second Densetsu 3, which, like I said before, never came out for the in the US until last year. And then I think the next one was Legend of Mana for the PlayStation 1. And then I think that was really the last one. I might have played one more after that, and I kind of lost track of the series. I just didn't get into it as much anymore. I guess they never kept their classic feel that they had from the Super Nintendo versions, which were the best. Super Nintendo was the golden age of RPGs as far as I'm concerned. A lot of good ones. That sound when he picks something up is very almost exactly like the original. Clearer now, obviously. Alright, I think that's probably one more over here. Probably good enough for exploring. I can go get the rest of the waypoints discovered, or quest finders, whatever you want to call them, and then we can continue with the story. So if you get seeds in the game, you can plant them in these magic pots, and they can grow items and equipment. So let's plant one of the item seeds we picked up from around town. Let's keep it going. Magic rope, which is used to escape a dungeon. Nice to have. You know, I guess I'll read these, the ones that don't have any voiceovers. We'll see how it goes. With RPGs, it's tough because there's a lot of dialogue you could read, and I might get sick of hearing my own voice. But we'll go with that. So, the Crimson Wizard is legendary, but I never would have thought that coward was a bloodthirsty spy. Alright, now I gotta head to the fortune teller, in which my map's in the top right, so it's over this way. Probably that house that I walked to, yep. Walked towards, but it wouldn't let me in.
Welcome, young man. This shop is for reading fortunes. Your pinched face tells me you have a lot on your mind, son.
My what?
People's lives are 99% destiny, but the rest of your future is always shaped by your will. It is up to you to decide. We call that final 1% hope. Come now. Anyone can see you bear a great burden. Let this old bird set you on the right path.
Fortunes? Why would I trust my fate to something like that? All I believe in is strength. But I'll listen to what you have to say if you tell me how to become more powerful.
Manners, you oaf! No need for rudeness. To become more powerful, you must head to Holy City Wendel. The Priest of Light can teach you how to switch your class.
My class?
Son, you listen and you listen good. Even a clueless fighter like yourself can eventually change to a better class. Now get out of my shop.
So yeah, so what they allude to there is the class system for this game. You
Switching
can
classes, huh? It means I can defeat the Crimson Jerk. I'll do anything. Well, better head to Wendel and see what all this fuss is about.
So yeah, so you can adjust your classes twice in the game, and what they have is kind of like a light and dark version for each class change. So you can go a light path the first time, and then a light path the second time. You could go light dark, you can go dark light, and you can go dark dark. So that's 4 different end classes you could have for each character. So like I said, that brings along tons of replayability.
That lousy, conniving, murderous Crimson Wizard is dead meat. I won't let him get away. Not again. I won't come back until he's finished. I won't.
All right, so let me get this straight. He just got a new job as a guard, and by winning that tournament, he falls asleep first night on the job, and then and the next day he decides to just leave.
Sorry, Wendy. Aunt Stella. I really am.
Wait!
Aunt Stella.
Here. I know you already have a bronze sword, but take this instead.
Is this?
This is the sword your father used when he was a young man. Back in the day, he even won the tournament with it, against the young king himself.
Whoa.
Now be off. I'll explain the situation to Wendy, don't worry. Be sure to stop by the castle to see the king before you leave. He's waiting to hear from you.
How does he know?
Don't be silly. He knew your father. Of course, the son of Loki would want to travel the world. I, too, knew this day would come. I've raised you as if you were my own son, after all.
Thanks, Aunt Stella. I'll be back. I promise.
I see you're planning a journey, Duran.
Your Majesty! Forgive me. It was my weakness that allowed the enemy to escape so easily. I wish to atone for my mistakes. I cannot forgive the wizard for what he did. For the first time in my life, I was utterly powerless. He not only defeated me, he insulted you, my king! He must pay for this. I do not plan to return home until he has answered for these crimes. I cannot.
Acknowledged. You have my blessing on your journey.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
His resolve is truly admirable. I had feared that perhaps he was raised too proud. But I see that he is just like his father at that age.
Alright, now we're done with, I believe, all the intro stuff. So we can get going out of town and start seeing more of the combat and exploration part. Which again, like I said, the combat is where the Mana series excels in. Really good action RPG. It's really fun to play. I mean, most games are in the series are that way. So if you're wondering why I keep dodging, is because I'm also in the middle of playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'll have a link to that series in the descriptions of this channel, or this video. So that's the attack button in that one, is the same as the dodge button here. So, alright, there. So that's how the battle systems go. You just walk right up, and then you get into the battle mode. And yeah, so that's not too bad. Nice and smooth transition. Ooh, almost at the next level. Gameplay is really smooth. Very smooth gameplay. Which is what you need for an action RPG. If it's clunky or slow, it gets old pretty fast. I don't like that. I miss that in a lot of old games where you could just kind of go where you please and there wasn't these imaginary barriers. Now sometimes you get in trouble for that. You can wander in an area that enemies will, one-shot you and kill you. But I like that freedom to explore. Alright, there's my level. So now you can train your character. Alright, normal level up stuff, increase your HP and stats, and then you have these training points you can use to power up your character by learning moves and abilities. So let's go into the menu, and here's your training option right there. So, the Mana series also has what's called the ring menu. So during combat, you can, in this game, you press the down button on the directional pad to bring up the menu system, and that's when you can select either magic or a move like they're talking about here. Nice, smooth way of doing, your abilities. Alright, so you got your 5 areas, just like your stats are. So you got your strength, stamina, intelligence, spirit, and luck. So as you should know, the strength affects like, you know, more of physical attack type stuff, physical abilities. Stamina is going to be more defensive and health. Intelligence is going to be more of the, you know, magic, generally attack magic. But I see there's a quick heal there. Spirit is more magic defense and health magic. And luck is Lady Luck. You know, does weird miscellaneous stuff usually in games and RPGs. Increased drop rates, miscellaneous skills, stuff like that. I'm gonna go with. Should I do? So, and the bottom right also tells you what the next ability will. So, this counter will increase my attack by 10% for 30 seconds when I receive damage. This just, you know, obviously increase my base HP by 10. This shortens the duration of status effects by 30%. Increases your base spirit. And 50% chance of not getting knocked back. And you can look at what the other ones are. I think I'm going to go with strength. I'm going to be a melee type style. I think for this character, I'm mostly going to focus on strength and stamina. And we'll see the rest, because he's going to be more like my tank. Attack character, that type of stuff. So we'll do strength for now. So this is your equipment. You can equip your abilities and your obviously your weapons and armor here. You'll get more of this stuff as you gain classes and gain levels. Ooh, they got costumes here. That's cool. So this is that class strike, your special ability. That's what you use in the original or the initial battle sequence in the beginning. You know what? I think I'm going to look in the menu and see if I can customize the options. I don't see it anywhere. That's too bad. I would like to change the buttons and match kind of what the buttons are in Final Fantasy VII, so I don't get confused going back and forth between the games. I saw it in the main menu in the beginning when you start a new game, so I might just have to change it there next time before I play. But I want to hit square to attack, not circle. Chocolate. Ooh. I like the platforming part of it. So as you can see, you get bonus experience if you defeat the enemies quickly. So candy's your weak healing item. Chocolate is a little bit better healing item. Cup of Wishes brings back a party member from KO status, from death status. I just want to keep fighting these enemies. Alright, missed the treasure right there. Get to it from walking across that. And get up here through that. I must have missed it when I was up there earlier. Wanted to jump down and fight those rabbites. I like how it shows the map, the treasure chest that you've already opened. Make it so if you need to cross-reference a map online or something similar to make sure you've gotten all the treasure. I think I got most, if not all of it. I'm gonna go to the next area. Really just fun. Really just fun to walk around and fight. I like simple action RPG styles like this, like the Ease series. YS is another good one. I don't know if any of you guys have ever played it before, but that's a fun one to just sit and play, listen to music, and just wander around aimlessly and fight some enemies. Alright, did I miss anything back over there? Yeah, there's a chest, or a pot right there. Ultimately leads down the same area, so no worries. Almost another level, guys. Oh, there's a shiny speck up there. I wonder if those respawn. You don't have to worry about finding every one of those. I mean, so far they've just been basic items anyways, but I like to collect as much as I can. I'm not a completionist, but I'm still want to try to get as much as I can. I keep forgetting to use my special ability. So at the bottom you see those, there's my other level. At the bottom you see where it says 101%. Each one of those bars, I guess you could call them, as they fill up, your special abilities eat up, you know, one or two of those. The only special ability I have so far only eats up one, so it's not a big deal to use it. And it regenerates pretty fast as you fight enemies. Sounds cool hearing the echo of the footsteps as you walk through the quiet cave. I'm walking by the fire, you can hear it. And you might not be able to tell this, but I got a headset on, and it's as I'm walking around it, it's going between my left ear and right ear. It's pretty cool. Very well done. I mean, this game has a lot of the same aspects of the original, so it's looking pretty faithful to the original so far, from what I can remember. but yet it's, you know, got the modern feel to it. Nice graphics, anime style. I mean, it's not over the top graphics, which you don't want it to be. This type of game, you don't want to have the over the top. That's for like the Final Fantasy VII remake that they did. I mean, that's where they can really put the extra effort in the graphics. But it's the anime style suits this, and it's what makes it look good. If it went full 3D polygon realistic, it wouldn't have that same look and feel, and wouldn't be as fun, I don't think. So yeah, so I'm really liking so far. It's only been a few minutes of playing it, but I'm really liking how it's starting out. And I did not play the demo. The demo is available for you guys to try it. I think I heard that it goes it's like a couple hours of playthrough, which is pretty nice for a demo. So I highly recommend you guys checking that out. See if it's worth it for you to get this game.
Just you wait, Crimson Wizard. I ain't gonna stop until I'm more than powerful enough to take you down. You won't get away with this. I will defeat you.
Duran, bested by the Crimson Wizard, nearly lost confidence in his skills. He set out for Holy City Wendel to gain the strength to overcome his failings.
So yeah, going back to the demo, like I said, it's a nice, easy way for you to figure out if this gameplay and style of game is worthwhile for you. And the nice thing is, I heard that your save can carry you over to the game if you actually do decide to purchase it. Not all games have that, and I think it's nice when they do have that feature, so you don't have to redo what you already did in the demo.
To Ferolia. Don't resist, and we may spare you.
Ferolian forces have taken the town and closed the docks. Now my ship's stuck in the harbor until who knows when.
Chad's been taken? What are these beastmen up to? I'd love to throw them all out of town, but there's only one of me.
Alright. Let's explore. Let's go swim in the fountain. Whoops. Stealing everybody's wishes. Haha. Alright, should be a weapon and armor. Oh. They kept... So, if you ever played the original. I might do some editing. I'm new to YouTube, so I'll see if I can do this editing. But to show the comparison between what these characters, the vendors look like in the original, they're doing this dance in the original. And so if you're wondering what the heck is this old man doing, it's a throwback. I love it. That's awesome. I love it. I see. This is when remakes are good, when they're faithful to the original. I mean, yeah, you want to spice it up. You want to make it so that it captivates a new audience, you know, because it's a generational difference. I think it was 24 years since the original came out. But you know, having nice little throwbacks to like that, it rewards your long-time fans. So I'm glad that they did that. Something as little as that. So yeah, so if you're wondering why are they dancing like crazy fools, because for some reason in the Super Nintendo, that's what they did. Actually, I should look inside the inn and just see if there's any items and see, do I have any more item seeds? Yeah, I got 4 now. Actually. No, I was thinking that was a chest, but it's just the way the light hit behind it. That takes me back to the harbor. There is a chest back here. A couple wishes.
Something's not right with the town. Watch yourself.
So, in the original, you were limited to, yeah, you got 11 candy here. I think sometimes, you know, when I say things, I might be confusing with Secret of Mana, because like I said, I played that one a ton, lots more. But in the items, so in this item wheel, you were limited to four items per item. And I think candy's health increased. I think that only used to increase like 50. But again, I could be wrong. I could be thinking of Secret of Mana. Yeah, so that's the item wheel, and you press down is the move wheels. I don't have any moves yet, but that's how you do that. And eventually you'll be able to have your other companions and be able to select their moves and do some call out commands to your companions for them to attack with their special abilities, just like kind of like Final Fantasy VII Remake. If you played that. And if you haven't played it, I highly recommend it. It's a really good game, really good remake, very well done. And if you want to see more on it, like I said, I have a video series that I'm 6-7 videos in right now. About 6 hours of gameplay. So give you a nice little sneak peek into the game and see if that's what you want to do. Alright, just the typical item shop. Don't need any items. So forgive me if you guys want to hurry up and see the next part of it. I like to, every time I like to get to a new town, I like to look for items and all that fun stuff. It's one of my favorite parts of Dragon Quest. I talk about Dragon Quest a lot because it's probably my favorite RPG series of all time. Really, I've played that since the original. It shows a little bit of my age, but I got the original Dragon Warrior as part of a Nintendo Power subscription back when I was a little kid. And I've played that series ever since. So I've been a big fan of RPGs since way back. That's the armor shop. I guess I'll proceed a little bit here and go in here. Talk to the barkeep. That guy looks familiar.
Be beastmen of Ferolia look like humans during the day, but at night, they transform into animals. Don't leave the house after dark. You hear? Hey, if you're trying to leave the city, night is actually best. Once the beastmen transform, they lose their better judgment.
Alright, so first he tells me not to go at night, now he's saying, no, I should.
The whole lot of them tend to get together and brawl amongst themselves until dawn. It's easier to sneak out of the city then. Good luck.
Better rest at the inn until nightfall. Guards will thin out by then. A trained swordsman knows when to pick his battles.
This town is caught up in a war it never wanted. It's the same story everywhere you go in the world these days. Like my homeland. What on earth is going on?
So that's Hawkeye. He will be our first companion we get.
Pardon me. My younger brother is missing, and I must find him as soon as possible. Have you perchance seen a little lost boy around here?
Haven't yet.
I see. Thank you anyway.
Alright, and that's my other character I'll get. So let's look up here. Alright, so see, nice platforming. All for a piece of candy. Oh well. Oops, didn't want to talk to him, I wanted to jump. A lost boy anywhere? See, I can't remember if I have to do that now or if I will get her in my party at a later time. See, it's been, like I said, it's been probably 10 years since I played it. Maybe longer. So that's where I'm supposed to stay. Oh. Nope, not that boy. Alright, let's just stay the night. Try to sneak out at night. Let's get on with the show. So if you had Kevin, that's what he would do. He's a beastman. So that's why if you do have Kevin, it's best to try to time your boss battles, if you know when they're coming up, to when it's at nighttime, so you get that increased strength. I love that dancing. I love it. These guys are out and about. Yeah, it's everybody's chance to get out here. Look at this. There's nobody out. All the beastmen are gone. Alright, let's get out of the city. Alright. If you saw that little cutout there, I just had to stop the video for a quick second. But now we're back. Might as well save it. even though I had autosave 5 seconds ago. So I'm supposed to go down, so let's go left first to explore. Duran opens treasure chest just like Sora from Kingdom Hearts. There's a tap of the keyblade of the sword and the chest will open. Alright, let's see. Yeah. If it was the limit was 4, nope, I'm at 5. So that might make it again, I might be confusing with Secret of Mana, but that might make it easier. I mean, the Cup of Wishes restores full health, and I got 5 of them now. So I don't really remember that from the original, but I could be wrong. Like I said, it's been quite a few years. Can't open chest during battle. Good to know. You know what I didn't do? I didn't train after I gained that last level. Let's improve my health. Like I said, I want to kind of balance between... I only got 1 training point that time. So let's save it. I don't like to use points in systems like that unless I can unlock something. Even though I can almost guarantee that's what I'm going to pick next time. Alright, let's take a little camera pane view to see if I missed anything. Yeah. There's an item right there. Medical herb, which is used to cure status conditions. I love the combat, guys. It's nice and simple. I mean, don't get me wrong, it'll get more complex and more intense as you fight bosses and stuff, but you know, as you first start the game, like most games, it's nice and smooth and easy and fun to just walk around and hack and slash. Not gonna save when I just saved it a few minutes ago. No point. Don't need to touch it to improve my health either, because I'm at almost full health. Oh, I thought he died. Alright, so that's the direction I have to go. Let's go see... Actually, let's go back and see what was across this bridge. If they'll let me. like I said, this game can have invisible barriers, as we saw in the intro. But I forgot, the game doesn't really start until you're on your way to Wendel like this. So that was probably intentional, because you don't explore his castle area until later in the game. Little treasure chest nook, or in that little nook and cranny there behind the tree. Tucked away. Yeah, again, I keep wanting to go back to this, listening to music and playing this game. It's one of my favorite type of play styles. Another good game that's like that is Nier Automata. The original Nier is good as well. I couldn't get in that one as much as Nier Automata, but I think it's just because of the first one in the series and they weren't as polished. I heard the story's better in that one, but I never played all the way through. But I think I saw recently that they're going to be remaking that game. So I'm definitely excited for that. Again, I'm kind of getting sidetracked far away from the original, or my destination. What's this? Nothing. I don't know what that is yet. I don't know how much longer I'm going to record this video. I was kind of hoping, like I said, it's been a while since I played it, so I was kind of hoping I can get my first companion before I stop the video, but I don't think I'm going to get to there. We'll see. Maybe I'll split this up into 2 videos. If you remember, I had stopped as soon as I left that Wendel, or not Wendel, the harbor town, and maybe that's where I'll cut it off.
No one believes me, but I saw it. A strange light was floating over the lake. Maybe it'll appear tonight, too.
So yeah, so maybe like I said, maybe I'll split this in 2 videos. So if you see me do the intro, and now talking about having a second video, I apologize for the confusion there, but I might do that so it's more evenly split. Like I said, because I haven't played this game in a while, I can't remember how fast things come up in your mind when you think about it. They come up faster than what you remember, or what it actually is. And I don't want to make these videos too long. Alright, I'm heading back. Yeah, so I see the, Alright, yeah, there's my special moves and my, that's menu. So I'm gonna look at I can look at the full map here. So let's see if it, yeah, keeps track of where I've gone, where I haven't. So that's always handy when you're exploring an RPG to have a map with you. Another level. Alright, now, before I forget, got 2 training points, so yeah, so let's gain some more health here. Okay, this is where I gotta go. Oh wait, no, I hadn't gone down here. That's right, because I want to check back over there before I went down this area. Lakeside Town, Astoria. Going around breaking some pots. Looking for loot. I wish the dash, so if you see, if I stop, so I'll break that, but alright, I got dash on, bottom left, you can see that green. I stop, and it quits. I mean, I guess it's kind of similar to the first one, you know, the original. But I just wish it would stay on all the time. It's just a complete toggle. I could go back and forth when I saw fit. Yeah, there's really nothing that I have to be doing in this town, so I'm just going to be exploring and getting some items and check out the shops. I am not going to be talking to every NPC in this game. That'll make the video way too long. That got like suspicious though. Ah, they're talking about the lights over the lake. Which we'll find more about that. We'll find out more about that later. So in Secret of Mana, I said dancing vendor again. So in Secret of Mana, it was very important to look around and make sure you got all the treasure chests because you didn't want to miss any orbs. Orbs are how you powered up your weapons. You didn't.
Come again.
See what I has equipped right now. All right, so just a bronze sword. But yeah, you didn't get new weapons in the game. You powered up, forged your weapons to be more powerful. So it was very important to find those orbs. Usually they always got dropped from a boss, but you also got them randomly through treasure chests. There was 8 different weapons, and each weapon had the ability to go up to level, level 8, but officially level 9 because there were hidden drops by end game enemies. So I bought that sword before I forget. Oh, I am equipped with it. See, I probably hit equip it while I was talking to him, but I was talking to you guys and didn't even pay attention. Alright, armor's in here. See, he's not open for business because he's not dancing. Alright, I'm done with this town. Let's hurry on to the next objective. Camera adjusted to side-scrolling. I wonder if they'll do that later. Oh, I can't proceed. Invisible force blocking the way.
Drat!
That's right.
This barrier looks pretty sturdy. Better ask around and see if anyone knows how to break a magic barrier.
Now I go back to the town. That's right. Now I remember that. Again, it's been 10 plus years, my friends. And I played the intro part of it the most because I tried out different characters until I got a feel of who I wanted to play as. So I'm really fearful for trying to remember stuff in the after you kind of get to the class system and all that fun stuff. All right, let's go talk to this star person over here. Curses, I managed to get away from Jad, but now I'm stuck here because of the barrier. Now I'll never get home to Wendel. Take down the barrier? Hey buddy, if you figure it out, let me know. Gonna spend the night here, I guess. Finding a way home is a problem for future me. You could stay the night here too. Maybe the barrier will magically disappear overnight. You never know. Alright, so it was over this way. I didn't check over here last time. Let's talk to her. You used to be able to go through Cascade Cavern to the east to get to the other side of the lake. Unfortunately, Wendel's closed it off to keep their city safe. Ah, so Wendel did it. So if they did the barrier from that side, how am I supposed to break it down from this side? We shall see. There's random money on the ground. Alright, plant some more item seeds. Ooh, a couple wishes. Nice, almost over halfway to level 2.
Welcome.
That's left until morning. There's that light.
Huh? What the? Light?
Alright, let's go see what that strange light is doing. Maybe that's our ticket out of here.
What the heck was that light? Monster? Finally! Something's happening in this town.
Yep, it's already starting to take a little bit longer to level up now. 450 experience to the next level. I'm not going to really get there with... keep missing them. So these do respawn, unless I completely missed that earlier. But that was just a health one, so maybe those do respawn.
Hey! Hang in there!
I'm alright. Oh. Who are you?
I'm a soldier from Valsena. The name's Duran. I saw the light from the inn in Astoria.
I see. I have no other option. So I suppose you'll do. Hold on.
What?
Oh, never mind. I'll tell you later. Please, I need you to take me to the Priest of Light in Wendel. I can't fly any further on my own.
I mean, that's where I'm headed too, but there's a barrier around the cavern. We're stuck here until further notice. Sorry.
I can get us through the barrier. But we need to hurry. Something has happened to the Sanctuary of Mana.
The Sanctuary of Mana? Wait. Whoa! What was that? It came from Astoria. I gotta go back.
Oh, we need to get going. Let me rest inside you for a bit. You won't see me, but don't worry, I'm still here.
Whoa, wait, what?
Don't delay. We must see to Astoria.
Yeah, she's talking in my head. Oh, that's so weird.
Hurry!
Jeez, fine, on it.
Alright, so we get Fairy. She's got a lot of confidence in me.
To Wendel?
I suppose you'll do. Very condescending, but that's alright.
I gotta find a way to switch classes.
Oh, I see you haven't had an easy time yourself.
Head back to Astoria. Does that spell where I can jump up? Nope, nothing there. I can't wait to get my other characters so I can switch between them and have different playstyles and all that fun stuff.
What happened? Where is everyone?
This looks like the work of beastmen.
Those cowards!
There is no time to waste. We have to get to the Priest of Light as soon as possible. Wendel is in danger.
There's more items here now. So yeah, these do respawn, because, I mean, I know I got that one over there. I have to, right? Or did I? Did I? Thought I got that chest, too. Am I going crazy? Ooh, 100. Making some cash. Yeah, I would have got this stuff. So yeah, it's got to respawn. That's cool. Another couple wishes. That leaves me at what? 9? So before I get any party members, I can revive them 9 times. Either the game gets a lot harder, or they made it a lot easier by being able to stockpile these items. I hope it's the former. I like a little bit of a challenge. I'm not the, you know, I'm not the greatest gamer, as you guys can probably tell from watching the Final Fantasy VII video that I've been doing, but still like to be challenged. You know, for the most part, I can get through most games, and usually it's like the secret optional bosses that are the sticking point, and not in all games, but like Kingdom Hearts 2 is a actually any of the newer Kingdom Hearts. The first one was able to 100%, but the other ones, some of those ending boss battles are the secret ones are way too challenging, and some people can beat them without taking a single hit, so it's amazing. All right, let's book on over to Wendel now, to that cave.
Hello there! On your way to Wendel? Sorry to ruin your plans, but that cavern is blocked.
Oh, how about that?
What's this about a fairy letting us through? Whoa! Are you serious? Of all the people. Huh. I guess this explains the light earlier. You can call me Hawkeye. I have some business in Wendel, if you must know.
Alright, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this video here, and maybe I might go back and do one full video if it's like in less than 90 minutes, maybe. And if that's the case, and maybe I can do some editing to save some time. But so this will either be the end of the second video or end of the first video, and then I will start a new video right here with looking at Hawkeye's past, because I am going to do this that way so you guys can see it, so I can see it. It's been a while since I played it. So let's finish this video. So again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Appreciate the support. Please make sure to click that like button and subscribe so you can continue watching this series.